Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Good Morning Grief devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. So excited to have this wonderful opportunity to lead you today in another grief devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief is the natural and normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you express it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because mourning is a good thing. Today's grief quote, my brothers and sisters, comes from Rabbi Harold Kushner, who says, "The idea is to find some bit of holiness in everything: food, sex, earning and spending money, having children, conversations with friends. Everything can be seen as a miracle, as part of God's plan. When we can truly see this, we nourish our souls." Today is day 348. We're going to talk about bits of holiness. Bits of holiness. Today's devotion is going to be real short, y'all. If we look of what we if we look of what we really look, what bits of holiness could we find today? Let me see. If we look of what we really look, is that what it said? Let me go back and see. Today is the 14th. If we look, if we really look, that's what it says. If we look, if we really look, what bits of holiness could we find today? If you were to look and to glance all around you to observe, what bits of holiness would you be able to see that's around you, that's in front of you? The author says, "I glanced around me at this very moment. I see the lovely branches of the evergreen trees outside my window. I see the photos of my family. I see my hands challenged by osteoarthritis, but still nimble and capable. I see the cozy space that shelters me as I write every day. Our lives may be bittersweet, but they are also miraculous." I love it. If you were to look around you today, what would you see? He said, looking out his window, he sees the evergreen trees. He sees photos of his family. He sees the shelter that keeps him cozy while he writes. He sees even his hands, although they are overtaken with arthritis, they're still nimble. And in each one of those, he sees a bit of holiness. If you were to look around you right now, what do you see? I say this all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it. It's one of my favorite quotes, that if all you see is what you see, then you'll fail to see what you need to see. And sometimes when we're going through grief, it can be such a painful situation and experience that all we see is the pain. And and if all we see is the pain, then we can't sense God's presence. If all we see is the pain, then we'll miss out on the bits of holiness that are surround us every single day. Right? Look around you, your room, or wherever you at right now. What bits of holiness do you potentially see that's around you? He says our lives may be bittersweet, but they are also miraculous. Here's the final thought: I will look for bits of holiness today, and when I spot them, I will say a silent word of gratitude. I will look for bits of holiness today, and when I spot them, I will say a silent word of gratitude. As you navigate through your grief, as you navigate through this season, I want to encourage you to look for bits of holiness, right? I know it may be cloudy in your life, but there are rays of sunshine. I know that things may be painful and just hard to deal with, but there are some bits of holiness sprinkled all around you. And when you see them, I encourage you, as he said, if you spot them, say a silent word of gratitude, because all around us There are bits of holiness. Thank y'all for praying for me. Y'all know I've been sick. I've been down, still sick, still down. Mustered up enough energy to come and be able to do this. And I'm about to load up on some medicine and lay it back down. So I appreciate y'all's calls and text messages and thoughts and prayers and all of those wonderful things. Keep praying for your boy. I got to get better. Amen. I got to get better. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow at this same time. Don't forget, look for the bits.